Now it's time to go from not just celebrity, but also to the paranormal. We have with us nationally radio syndicated expert on the paranormal, Lou Gentile.
How you doing?
Gentile Lace, and I use these little things to make sure I get the names right. Okay, what got you started in the paranormal business?
I experienced a haunting when I was a child in 2 haunted houses, and then I had nobody to help me. So I wound up learning on my own, then got hooked up with Ed and Lorraine Warren, doing investigations, and learned how to help people who had the similar kind of problems.
You have actually seen hauntings?
Yep.
Experienced them?
Yep. Violent hauntings, ghosts, poltergeists.
Define violent.
People getting their hair ripped out of their skull, and you actually physically watching this, scratches, fingerprints, hand marks appearing on people while they're under oppression, things like that.
Okay, how do you find this stuff?
They come to me.
They come
to me.
Because in all seriousness, I've always said there's 2 things I would like to experience. Like a UFO.
So would I. Never seen one.
Okay. And I'd love to have a paranormal experience. I mean, how do you just don't go, you just can't book one.
Right. Exactly.
So you just walk around and things. I don't understand. Explain how this works.
Just basically, real quick, what happens is if you're a paranormal investigator, okay, you can investigate ghosts, go to cemeteries, things like that, historical locations that they claim to be haunted. You can go there, set up equipment, get a regular 35mm camera, take some photographs. It doesn't take rocket science to do this. Just basically normal equipment. You could take a tape recorder with a regular cassette for electronic voice phenomena, which are voices from the dead, or you can use, like I said, a 35mm camera at 400 speed film and just take pictures. And depending on the conditions, if they're right, and if you happen to be in the spot where something's going to happen, then you'll get some kind of psychic photography. Now, on the violent side of things, those kind of cases we don't really bring people out on. There's a handful of investigators in the country that we're tied into. I'm tied in with John Zaffis, who was here at Horrifying Week in 2003, and we'll go out on cases where people contact me or they contact John, and we'll go out and we'll try to give these people as much help as we can and get them back involved with their clergy and everything else like that to make whatever it is right.
Where do ghosts come from?
Well, I mean, a lot of people have different opinions about where ghosts come from, but
who are ghosts? What are ghosts?
You could get into human spirits. Human spirits naturally are us when we pass on. Some people are left behind. Some people don't want to go. Some people want to visit their loved ones when they pass on and watch their kids grow or their grandchildren, whatever. And then there are some people that go to the light, and then for some reason they wind up coming back visiting just to give the okay, saying, "Hey, listen, we're all right, we're fine." A lot of those cases, though, they only happen once. They don't happen on a recurring basis. So most times people just blow that off as, oh, it only happened once, it'll never happen again. Then you get into the demons and devils and negative entities and things like that, which is demonology, which, me being a demonologist, I have to be able to distinguish between the different kind of energy levels these things have, the different kind of phenomena that's going on, possession, oppression, working with the Roman Catholic Church, working with different kinds of clergy. Just because I'm Roman Catholic doesn't mean that I only work with Roman Catholics. I work with all kinds of religions. I work with Wiccans, I work with Jewish people, I work with all kinds of religions in basically getting that person back into their religion and getting the help that they need through their clergy. And it's a job in itself.
It's quite, and I take it these are the things that are covered in your radio show.
Yeah, I mean the basis of the radio show is to get the information out there that these things do exist, and there are people that can actually help people, to rid their lives or their house of different kinds of spirits. Not only demonic or violent hauntings, things like that, but even people who just, want to find out, what's going on in their house, with a light level, human spirit haunting. And, by getting the information out there and letting people know that, hey, they're not crazy, that these things really do happen all throughout the world, then maybe the world will be a better place because people will be able to have an information outlet to share these experiences.
How do they find your program?
They can visit, the easiest way is just to visit the website, www.LouGentile.com, LouGentile.com.
There you go. Learn more about the paranormal. Now, I did ask you this. You deal with paranormal. What about the abnormal?
Well, that's covered on the radio show, too.
Okay. Lou, thank you very much.
All right. Thank you.
It was a pleasure.
All right.